The mistake is already made. This video is fake. You saw. You believed and it could empty your bank account in seconds. Others lost everything. Watch closely, or you're next. I will show you the 30-second defense that could have prevented a $25 million fraud. Think of any famous person you've seen give a speech on video. Picture their face. Now, focus on their teeth. If they look like one single, unnaturally perfect block of white, you've already found it. That is the subtle fingerprint of a machine. Your eyes can spot the lie. It began with an email. A finance employee at a global firm in Hong Kong received a message from his company's chief financial officer, based in London. It mentioned a secret, time-sensitive transaction. The employee was good at his job. He was cautious. The email felt wrong, so he flagged it. But then came the follow-up, an invitation to a video conference. To clear up any confusion, the CFO himself would be there, along with other senior executives from the company. The employee accepted. He joined the call, and the faces that appeared on his screen were the exact faces he expected to see. They looked real. They sounded real. And his boss, the CFO, began to explain the urgent need for the transfer. The employee's professional skepticism began to dissolve. After all, seeing is believing. He still felt a flicker of doubt. The light on one person's face seemed just a little bit off from the room they were supposedly in. But the CFO was speaking with authority. The other executives were nodding in agreement. The pressure was immense. He was the only thing standing in the way of a critical company deal. Picture this. Your boss and their whole team on a video call, telling you millions are on the line. Would you really question if their faces were real? Wild, right? Or would you do your job? The employee asked a final, clarifying question. An executive on the call answered it perfectly, in real time. The voice, the tone, the mannerisms, it was all flawless. The last of his doubt vanished. Who could possibly fake an entire conference call live? He was convinced. He initiated the transfers. 15 of them. In a single afternoon, $25 million were gone. The call ended. The screen went dark. And in the sudden silence, that cold, gut feeling returned. He did what he should have done from the start. He sent a separate message to corporate headquarters to confirm the transaction. The response came back moments later. There was no secret deal. There was no meeting. Every single person on that video call was a lie. How did this happen? The criminals didn't need to hack a single password. They hacked the one thing we are all vulnerable to: trust. They scraped the internet for publicly available videos of the company's executive conference speeches and corporate announcements. They fed this material to an AI. The machine learned to perfectly mimic their faces, their voices, and even their small human gestures. It created digital puppets so convincing they could fool a trained professional who was actively looking for a scam. They didn't break through a firewall. They walked right through the front door, wearing the faces of people who were trusted. The employee's mistake was not that he trusted what he saw. The mistake was that he only trusted what he saw. Because if he had run this simple 30-second drill, he would have kept the $25 million. First, for 10 seconds, do not hear the words. Inspect the face. Focus on the eyes and mouth. Do the reflections in the eyes match the lighting in the room? Often, they don't. Look at the teeth. Do they appear unnaturally perfect or seem to glitch or blur as the person speaks? Next, for 10 seconds, check the borders. Look at the edges where the person meets the background. Pay close attention to the hair and the jawline. You are looking for a strange, subtle blur or distortion. AI is good at creating the face, but it struggles to blend it perfectly into a real environment. Finally, for the last 10 seconds, close your eyes and just listen. Does the voice sound strangely flat or robotic? Is there a complete lack of background noise? A real human voice has tiny, natural imperfections. An AI voice often has none. This is the arms race of our time. For every new detection method, a new generation of fakes is being trained to defeat it. The techniques that work today may not be enough tomorrow. Staying informed isn't just about learning a new trick. It is the only way to maintain control. So, can you spot a deep? Yes. You have the framework. Start with a drill. Inspect the eyes and teeth. Check the borders. And listen to the sound. The goal is not to make you paranoid about everything you see online. It is to make you powerful. In a world where seeing is no longer believing, your greatest defense is not a piece of software. It is a healthy skepticism and the simple habit of verifying information before you ever trust it, and certainly before you ever share it. Stay sharp.